Hi guys, welcome to Tykes TV. As requested as well, because Steve Bean for the last few weeks. He's finally here to give his verdict on Hecky's departure to Leeds. What did you think when you first heard news, before he went and everything, before you heard speculation that he was definitely going? Did you think he'd stay?
No, once he'd made his mind up to go.
No, I mean when rumours first started coming through that he were apparently being linked and everything, did you think he'd stay?
No. There's something fishy gone on with this. I'll tell you now. We'll never get to know. But I think it was done before Monday. I think it was done last week, personally.
Yeah, well, why would he sign a new contract then?
No, you tell me. You tell me. Why would he let McDonald go? Something has happened there for this to happen. All of a sudden, like you said, has Hecky made them signings though? What we brought in, do we know? Who'll let McDonald go? Hecky's contract, what we've new rolling contract, what we offered him, want it to his liking, but why has he signed it? There's a lot of answers, but we'll never hear them.
What do you think them players will be feeling then now that they've come in, you know, to work under Hecky and now he's gone?
Well, like I said, did Hecky sign him? Oh, yeah. What it spreadsheet? Hecky, did Hecky have final say? I don't know.
Are you? I mean, Craig said yesterday it could be a blessing in disguise. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I was giving him 3 more games anyway, myself. Well, 4 now, because we've rearranged that whole match, haven't we? So, next 4, all against teams in and around us, drag Wednesday in if we beat them Saturday. Yeah. The next 4 games are massive, 4 cup finals, make or break season. I'm not saying if we lose all 4 we're down, but we pick points up in them, takes a bit of pressure off, and it goes a long way to pushes us on then for the next few games. Like,
do you think he's let himself down as well as fans by going to Leeds?
We don't know what people have said. Like, they've been quoting what he said before it passed, that he hates Leeds, blah blah blah. I don't know. I mean, I've seen them, but we don't know if he has said them. Have they made up? But you know what I mean. But it all seems fishy. And to be honest, if Hecky had out about him, I think he'd come out and say something. He don't have to, but just to appease all us, the Barnsley supporters.
I'm going to say, because he's not come out with a statement yet at all, has he, really? He's just been interviewed at Leeds and that's it.
No, he don't have to. Yeah. But
you'd expect him to.
I thought he was a better person than that. I really did. I thought he was, obviously, Barnsley through and through. One of our own, all this. It seems to all gone out at window, all that.
I mean, do you think we him being one of our own, do you think that's what's probably kept him in a job longer than most managers probably would last run we've been on?
It probably has, but it shouldn't have, because it's an atrocious run, 1 win in 16, 2 in 20, is it? Something
like that, yeah. I think Sunderland and Birmingham at last wins.
Wilson got sacked for less, didn't he? Like, I know a lot of football under him, under Wilson, was rubbish, like, but some of it. Listen, there were signs in some games, like, where we were beginning to gel and click with players this time over. But I'll use QPR Saturday, 2 defensive midfielders though. Some of his tactics were a bit negative, to say the least. Like, it was like we were going for a draw or trying to snatch.
Even when they were down to 10 men.
Even when they went down to 10 men, he still left Gardner and Williams on. You drag one of them off. But like I said, I don't think we should be playing with 2.
No, it's waste a position, isn't it?
Well, definitely. We need to play with 2.
So I mean, William Gunner Leeds has got good funds now.
Well, just further to that though about playing with 2, he won't even play with 1 attacking midfield, a number 10. Your number 10 is like his defensive midfielder. He likes to play with 2 or 1 defensive midfield, but he'd never. I think we've only played it a couple of times. Moncur played it just behind striker. So what's the difference with that? He's got them 2 or 1 helping back 4. He didn't want that man. He says it don't exist, that number 10 role. So there you go.
Do you think then William Gunner Leeds now he's got funds? His pressure's going to be a lot more than what it were at Barnsley. I mean, a lot of fans who've come on have said they can't see him lasting till end of season. Do you think it's a chance now for him to show how much of a good manager he is now with quality players in front of him and funds to be able to bring in quality? So everyone, we all like rave about how much of a good manager he is, don't we? Even though we've only won 1 in 16, but now he's got to prove what he's worth now, hasn't he? More than no at Leeds.
What do you mean by good? He was an okay.
I think it because for us he's been good, and if so for any other club they'll not see the love and passion that we've seen from him because he were managing his hometown club.
Well, a lot of Leeds fans didn't want him.
Yeah, there's more than a lot didn't want him, but so yeah.
Going back to money, they ain't got that much to spend. They've got some decent players, but they're not as good a side as you make out. I mean, for a massive, so we know they're a massive club, bigger fan base. City, they're a city. They're going to be. They've got the history and everything, but it's 2018. That's gone now. Same with Wednesday and a lot of other clubs. You can't live on past. If they ain't got a big sugar daddy now, they're going nowhere. They're just going to be like us.
Although they're looking at it now, we've got a big sugar daddy, haven't we? But do you think then that he's jumped ship before he gets sacked? He's seen this offer from Leeds and he thinks, I'm not going to, if I stay here, in next maybe end of season, depending on where we finish, I can't see me getting another bigger offer coming in for me. It were his chance. He'd done enough. He'd probably done what he could for Barnsley. Probably
right, that, yeah. And I can see it now though. If it all goes wrong there at Leeds, he's just going to be flirting about League 1 and 2 for the rest of his career, I'd say.
Do you think would you have liked to have stuck with him for next God knows how long, regardless of results, or would you have wanted a change eventually? Well,
I will give him next 4 games. The next 4 games of this Wednesday, Saturday, Burton, Birmingham, and all sides around us, and then it needed a change. We've got to stop up. I've said it before when we've had these chats. We've got to stop up. New owners demand it. We need to be in this league under this new stewardship, like new owners, and we kick on from next season. We know it was going to be hard, even it.
Yeah, I was going to say we knew we had a discussion, didn't we, before it started season? We said it was going to be an harder season.
Yeah, well, I go on that Barnsley BBS and somebody doing a good quote on there
get Tykes TV as managers. I've heard that one.
As daft as it sounds, we went up a season too early and takeover happened a season too late. You get what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, and then obviously as better players' contracts were running down. So it's all swings and roundabouts, I suppose. But like you said, it's a massive move for him, yeah. He's thinking about his family, obviously. But
thinking about his family, then Craig hit nail on the head. Why didn't Sunderland would have offered him a decent money? Forest would have offered him decent money. You'd have sooner him go there, wouldn't you, than Leeds?
Well, listen, it don't bother me with a lot. This is what some of our fans. It don't bother me that he's gone to Leeds. That it's hard. It's been done. That bothers me. Like we win all good on Wednesday. people say, no, they shouldn't do that, they shouldn't do that. They ain't got no affinity. Winall didn't have no affinity to Barnsley. I know Hecky did, like. But it's football. They're thinking about themselves. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there'll still be a club, Barnsley Football Club, now Hecky's gone. I support club, I don't support Hecky, I support the club.
Yeah, Barnsley FC, not Hecky FC.
And the 11 players who go out on that pitch at 3 o'clock on Saturday, who I support. All right, he was here, I give him my backing while he was here, which I do with managers, but they come and go. The club's still there, we carry on Saturday, big game Wednesday, Saturday.
Do you think then it's an opportunity? Because I personally think that with new ownerships, I think, I mean, you've said, I think, I'm not sure if you've said it on Tykes TV, but you've said it off camera for definite that new owners might want their own man in. So this is a big chance for them now to bring in their own man and somebody who they want, hopefully for the long term.
Well, yeah, I've said it a few times that I think whether it be a Frenchman or another foreign coach, they'll have contacts all over, like, won't they? But I don't know what to say about that. Do they want somebody who's got the club at heart? I know Hecky did, like, didn't he? But oh, that's gone now.
He'll still have it at heart, won't he, though?
You know my choices, like, and I've always wanted him every time, like when Robbins went, when bloody Davy went, Robbins, Richie, all of them. There's only one person I want for. Well, I said, and two with Agnew as coach, McCarthy as manager, and Steve Agnew as coach. They're the two. It's a dream team. It's a dream team.
So do you think it's time that Mick came home?
Definitely. Definitely. I'd go and get him now. If I'm James Crine, yesterday when he goes there, I'm on phone to Ipswich asking for permission to speak to him. His contract's up at end of season. I'm hearing murmurings. Fans are not. I don't think they've offered him a new one anyway. It could be his last job. He's 58. A lot of, like I say, a lot of murmurings. They're not bothered. I mean, he's been there 4 years, I think, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got to make playoffs a couple of times. He'll have been expected to probably get him up in that time when he's had. Because
he's worked with, he's had some money as well.
He's had some money. I know they ain't got as much as they used to have, like, but their chairman, well, that Marcus Evans, who was something to do with him, yeah. We're pumping money in, but not as much. But and they've still got a good side. Well, good team. That team he's got should be a playoff side. Yeah. But a lot more teams might think that about their teams. But looking at their side, 1 to 11, the best side, playoffs at minimum. But I'd love him to come. People have said no. He's said it past. He won't. Yeah, we're gonna. Just let's ask him. He can only say no, yeah or no. Let's ask him. Club, I'd like to think Ipswich won't stand in his way. If we phoned them up now, can we speak to him? Yeah. Because they'll probably think, well, he's done at end of season, we'll fetch somebody else in. It's a change for them, new ideas for them, new ideas for us. And then there's other people saying, Barnsley fans like, we'll make with spreadsheet. We don't know, do we? We don't know.
I mean, well, he's probably number one choice, isn't he, really? He's got experience in Championship, more than enough experience. He's won promotion with Wolves. And did he win for, Sunderland as well, so... You know, it's a no-brainer, really. But if he says he's not, I mean, I'm sure he's been quoted saying he'd never come, but he can be tempted, can't he?
Yeah, definitely. And like I've said, he says yeah or no, and then at least we've tried. We can put that to bed. Then we can put it to bed. You can
guarantee what'll happen. They'll probably not go trying for him at all, will they?
No. Yeah. And then you never know. He'll be thinking to his... Because somebody's already said it.
Well, he might be expecting a call.
Somebody said it a few years back. He wasn't waiting, I think, before he took Ipswich's job. Thinking Barnsley might give him a call. So,
Well, it's not like we couldn't afford him or whatever now, and it's just is he going to get that backing, because he'll need backing, won't he? But with this new board, you know, that they've got to make sure that they give him the money that he needs, and not to go barmy and everything, but he's a good coach regardless. I don't think he'd need lots of money anyway to sort problems out at Barnsley.
Well, he's a good for the start off. He's a good man-to-man management, motivator, blah blah blah. So you build it up with him, like the new owners have said. We spend a bit in summer, bit in January, next summer. Build it up like that, not go like Wolves have done. Obviously, it's worked for Wolves, but not saying it's going to work for us. Yeah. And he works with what he's got. It attracts more. So you build it up. Does Mick want to be part of this new thing? It's exciting times. Listen, it's a good job. It'll be a great job for somebody, this, at Oakwell. No debt. We've got, that, like you said, new owners. A new manager, fresh ideas, got a bit of money there, like you said.
So, do you think then that these current players that we've got, some of them who are contracted to club for the next couple of years, do you think some of them will be now thinking to the sense, I'm really going to have to step up, or some of them even thinking I'm going to be out in summer? When the manager comes in, I don't know. Do you know?
Every manager's got his different outlook on it.
Rumour has it Ecky's first signing in summer, Brad Potts.
What, to Leeds? Yeah. Well, I'm sure Leeds fans will love Potts, especially when he's on that wing. Oh dear. Now, I shouldn't say that. Kid gives his all when he plays for that club. Just ain't been good enough.
To be fair, he hasn't been that bad, has he? He's got like a little bit of his game that does get a bit of stick, because he's probably not the fastest runner, but he worked, like you said, he gives 100% all the time, doesn't he? And he's a good workhorse. That's it. That's his game. A bit like similar to Bradshaw.
Yeah, but at this level, it ain't good enough.
Bradshaw don't get that stick because Bradshaw has to have service to be able to do it. Potts has got to be playing at midfield. It's that probably hardest role in football. Yeah,
I agree, but you need to have that bit of this league's unforgiving. We know that. I mean, I scoured at first. He didn't win me over because I thought he was crap, but he did everything. But then, as time went on, he won me over a bit. He could play a bit. He added that bit to his game. Like, obviously, he's in an art. He ain't been him. I mean, he ain't played for him. So
well, now we've signed this Nash Muller as well. I do find it hard to see where he's going to fit in, to be fair, because no.
He don't get in, Potts don't get in, Moncur might not get in.
I think Moncur might go at end of season anyway.
And I still think there's a player in him if he played it right position.
What, Moncur?
Yeah, I do. He ain't as bad as a lot of people make out.
Oh, he can play, definitely, but he seems to go missing, doesn't he, in some games?
It's like when Gardner... he were awful in some games, but I knew he could play me, so I'll give him a chance. But team were playing awful at somebody said, like, actually his best run was when he went inside. I think we went 6 or 7 unbeaten, but there's a player in Gardner and he's come to the table a bit in the last few weeks, like, you know what I mean? Stepped up a bit, but listen, on Saturday at QPR, we shouldn't have lost. Like, we deserved a draw. In fact, we had more chances than them. We could have easily won. But last half an hour, awful, weren't we? When they went down to 10 men, we didn't see.
It looked like we were down to 10 men, didn't it?
Yeah, but Williams and Gardner didn't seem to be they weren't helping. Yeah. It was as if they were told, just stay there. So they weren't getting forward. As threats were having to come down front wings and that. But
well, big game this Saturday. I mean, the only positive I could take from it is that, now Ecky's gone, they probably might come out and play on Saturday.
Well, it always happens with other teams when they come and play us. Wednesday did it a few years back. new manager in, didn't they? Who come in? Alan Irving come in.
Just winning 3 months at Oatwell.
And the beat us what? Did O'Grady score?
No, that were year after, I think.
Well, I can remember it anyway. They beat us 1-0, didn't they? Like, yeah. But how?
No, at 2-1 that game.
Right.
2-1.
For me though, we should be getting the manager in for Saturday. Leeds ain't messed about with Hecky. Yeah. All done and dusted we in a day. Why can't we do the same?
Craig said he thinks we should have no rush in to get a manager though. He says, you know, let the dust settle, calm it down a little bit, let's settle. But you'd sooner somebody come in straight away.
No, I'm saying why can't we? We can. But I know what he's saying, like, yeah, let's have a look at it Saturday and go from after Saturday's game. But I mean, even if somebody come in, they wouldn't have much input, would they? Like a couple of days to work with players, like. I was going to
say, he's had all week, hasn't he?
With Leeds, yeah, I know what he's saying, like Craig, and it's either way, really, for me. It's all. I mean, who's to know that we haven't got somebody lined up that could be announced? You don't know. As owners and all over the world, this is a difficult thing we've got. Who's it left down to? James Crine or go on, CEO. Can't pronounce his name.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I always forget his name.
Have they phoned up and says, right, your two sort it? Because they're all over the world, aren't they? Them, aren't they? Japan, America. You know, none of them are based in this country.
No, they're not. And so they're not going to be at games every week, are they?
I'm saying it's a bit difficult.
Yeah. So looking at it then, can you see any positives going into Saturday then against Wednesday? Are you positive?
Yeah. Ready. Yeah, man,
Really? Hey, really?
Yeah, because it's going to be fresh ideas. And a change.
Who's doing it? Caretaker charge? Paul Hartley, is it? Harsley. He might just tell him to go out there. Just go out.
Hey, let Reigns off. Let
him off lead. Just go.
Let him off leash, yeah. Let him off leash. Listen, they're struggling like that. Right? Wednesday, they're struggling for a team. Injuries, suspensions. They're there for taking. They're on a bad. They can't buy a win.
Like us did. So do you think for you it's right time to play them?
Yeah, but they might think same wheels like. But then, like I said to you about when managers get sacked, teams seem to go up another 10%, don't they? So, well, I'm hoping we do Saturday, and I hope we pick correct starting 11 in the right positions, right system. 2 up front. I'll go 2 up from start. Yeah. 2 wingers. Take your pick between Gardner and Williams. Either one. And Mallon very unlucky to be left out at QPR.
He needs to start for me.
Right, Mallon starts then. Nas Muller is going to be on bench. So, up front, Moore and McBurney. Start with Mahoney. It's going to be Hamill if his Gross still injured.
Hedges will be on bench. Hedges will come on
bench. He'll come on probably when Hamill runs out of steam or Mahoney does. Yeah, Mallon in there. Gardner. It's just one decision, Gardner or Williams. Yeah. But do we have to play with that?
Well, no, we don't know. They might not do. Like we said, let them off lead. Let them just go for it, you know what I mean?
If that's the case, then he's going to... He'd probably play Moncur in middle with Mallon. Yeah. Because I don't think that last Muller will start. No.
I think if he'd have been signed on in time for QPR, he'd have been on bench at QPR. Yeah. He'd have been on bench at QPR, probably came on and then probably started against Wednesday. So he's going to be on bench this week because he didn't play last week. So yeah, score prediction then. Oh, by the way, Townsend keep his place for you.
Yeah, Townsend didn't do no wrong last week.
No, couldn't do no for that goal, could he?
Good goal from Scowen, like. I mean, he'll not score another like in his career.
Let's go for QPR.
Like I said, on another day we'd have got a draw, if not a win. Like Moncur were unlucky with that chance at the end, like. But we didn't create loads. I think last half an hour we didn't. We ended up pushing Lindsay up front, didn't we? Like, thought Mills had a good game.
Probably should have scored with that chance he had, though, in first half.
I said to him, but it was up here to get over it, like.
So, score prediction then for Saturday?
2-0 I'm going, Barnsley.
Goal scorers?
But Burnley 2.
Burnley 2. Right. All right then, guys. Well, we'll leave it there. If you've got any opinions, or if you agree or disagree with Steve, let us know in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Brian
Take
Howard
care.
here. Make sure you subscribe to Tykes TV.